Hello, and welcome to What's New Saturday on Sunday. I'm Stickasaurus. Didn't do one last week. Didn't go to flea market last week. Wouldn't have mattered this week either. Went to the flea market. Didn't get anything. But went shopping yesterday at Greensburg. Where did I put that? Greensburg, about, 50 miles from here. There was a game shop out there I wanted to check out. And another really expensive game shop behind the mall I like to check out once in a while. So I went and checked those out. And Barnes & Noble, because they sell Gundams at that Barnes & Noble. So I went there yesterday. Spent too much money. Sorry, my lungs feel... Oh, maybe because I'm sitting up straight. I don't know. I'm not feeling that good today. Maybe because I was outside in the cold, wearing not enough this morning for a couple hours and drove way too long this morning to take Brian home. But that's not an issue at all. And I went shopping Friday now that I look in here. Hold on, I gotta get these out of the clothes basket here because it's laundry day. I couldn't carry these all in one hand, and I had to bring this clothes basket up to get the laundry, so just kind of threw them in here. But we got a lot of games. I guess a lot. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get there. Some comics. And a board game. A little bit of this, a little bit of that today, huh? Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Get that out of the way. I don't know what you can see or not see, because when we're done pod, Bran walks around the guitar stand we have the camera sitting on, because we're cheap and unprofessional, and he knocks it over, and he says it's not him, but it's him. It's definitely him, because I don't walk over there. But, alright, let's get in the thick of things here. I'm a loser, because I didn't take the price tags off these. Whatever, I don't care. You people by now probably know I spend too much money on games anyway, so... And these were all decent prices. That was a really decent price for that, I thought. So I picked that up. But I'll go over to ones. The expensive game store close to me is having a May sale. And it's 4 games that are marked $4.30 or $5.37 or less. You get them for $10. So, in that case, I was like, ooh. I have to... Something's not right here. Got that. Okay, no, that's right. So, I took up that sale. I only got to go to one of their locations so far this month. I'm pretty picked over to what I need to get for N64 games around here without starting to spend some real money. I can't find any of the random NBA games I need and stuff, so still on the lookout for them. So hopefully one day they get them in. But I picked these up at that store. Got NBA in the Zone 98. This I already had. We'll get to the other one here. I had this marked off on my list because I thought I had it. I thought I had the other one. There's 2 Supercross games. There's Jeremy McGrath Supercross 2000 and Supercross 2000. They're 2 different games. I have Supercross 2000 boxed already. I bought it a while ago, but I marked off the wrong one on my list. So when I was looking, they had Supercross 2000. So I picked this up. Already had it. It's okay, because if I didn't get this, I wouldn't have had 4 games for, under the $4.37 or whatever, so I wouldn't have gotten the deal, and it ended up saving me $6 anyway. So it worked out, but I already have this. I now have it loose and boxed, so I guess I'm that guy. Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey. It must be $5.37 and under, now that I think about it, because this is $5.37. I have the other Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey, I think. I think it's like 98 or something. Not sure. And this one's a little beat up. And by a little beat up, I mean it's pretty beat up. But Tetris Sphere. It's actually really beat up. Hope you can see these. I don't know. There's a glare on my screen. So, that was Friday. I also got this Friday. I got a case for my Switch as well. It's teal bluish Zelda one with a Sheikah slate design on it. It's downstairs. I just remembered it when I saw this. But I also picked this up at GameStop when I stopped. Also at Marvel Capcom 3. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. This is the PS4 port. I had the PS3 port. I love fighting games. I've tried so hard to get decent at this. My Dormammu is okay. And by okay, I mean he's awful. I have the PS3 version, but not really because it's Brand's. And he can take it back whenever he wants. You can take it back whenever you want. So you know. Instead of you getting on my case all the time. I should have brought some water. All I've got's ice. You don't want to let me chew ice for about 15 more minutes, huh? 15 more minutes? So that was Friday. Comics also came Friday, so let's go through these real quick. Didn't get a lot of comics last week. I think the only notable thing was... Water's running, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Probably, the washer. I think I got Spider-Gwen and the new Batman. The one with the unticker cover with Reverse Flash and Earth 2 Batman? I don't know what Earth Thomas Wayne's from. I don't know which Batman that is. I have no idea. That's a cool cover. But it's a $10 issue, as Brand pointed out to me yesterday. Deadpool 30. I always hate getting these random $10 issues. I don't know. I feel like they do it way too much with Deadpool, and I honestly don't even really read Deadpool, so I'm not getting anything from this. I'm sure it'll be good. They usually are good, but damn, $10. This is the Godwatch story. Still, apparently last issue they kind of bridged the two stories that's been going on in Wonder Woman, but Wonder Woman 22. And then Uncanny Avengers 23, Wonder Man coming back out of Rogue after he died a long time ago. So kudos to that, bringing that back. We got Shade, the Changing Girl, number 8. If you're not on this, you're wrong. This is amazing. This is amazing. Please pick this up so it just keeps going forever. I need 50 issues of this. Don't let me down. If you don't know, Shade is this weird, I'd say it's like an Axelon or something. I don't know. She's some weird alien from a different planet. And she went to Earth after she stole Shade's jacket. I believe the original Shade the Changing Man. I don't know. I don't know if he's in Volume 2. Might be in Volume... I think he's the guy from Volume 2. Volume 2 Shade's awesome as well. Is this considered Volume 3? I don't know. It's Changing Girl because that's different. And she inhabited a vegetative girl's body who died of drowning. She was an awful person, and then like her ghost came back and impregnated her body. I don't know. It sounds nuts. It is nuts. This is great. Get on this. Detective Comics 956, League of Shadows is probably going to be the conclusion of the story, I imagine. I might have one more to wrap everything up. Oh God. We just going to have Orphan, or Cassandra Cain, as she called herself in the last issue, and the rest of the Bat family just taking down the League of Shadows and Shiva. This should be great. The last issue was pretty great, except for the pages that went up and down. But if you watched the podcast, you saw Brand's hate for that, of course. He hates everything. And then this is an awesome cover. We got Revenge, Part 1 of Action Comics 979. I don't know whose revenge is it. Is it Mr. Mikapoplix for being forgotten about? I don't know. It's a cool cover. And then this cover's amazing. All New Wolverine, number 20. I really like the layout. I hope they keep this layout for the rest of this ongoing. I hope this keeps ongoing. I think it's doing pretty good in sales. I know this and She-Hulk weren't in the bottom 10 of Marvel sales for the last 2 months or something, so happy about that. Brand's probably going to be happy because I believe Wasp was like the least sold last month, so I don't know. Hopefully they just let it go. They should just let it go. And then we got Avengers #7 with the infamous Iron Man on there, which is Doctor Doom if you haven't been following. So it's comics for this week. I'll probably read most of them. Don't know if we'll go over them on the pod, but I really need something to drink. I don't know. Can I suck on an ice cube? I'm going like an idiot. That helped a little bit. Okay. So these are the games I got. No, I got this one somewhere else. Okay, these two I got Friday at the more expensive store. They were 2 games I needed. I got this one because I already had it off my list, and I didn't want to take it off and look around and try to get it again. But Jeremy Graff, Supercross 2000. Totally different game than Supercross 2000. It was Jeremy Graff's, and it's red. So I got this. I think it was $6. I'm not sure. No, it was $4. It was $4. And then I finally got Aiden Chronicles. It's a little rough. I don't know. It's about a $15 game around the board, no matter what. That's what I paid for it, pretty much. Don't know if it's any good. I watched a review on it a long time ago, but I think I have 2 A's left. I believe one is All-Star Tennis, and I don't know what the other one is. Can't think of it. But All-Star Tennis. Looking out for you, All-Star Tennis. It might be All-Star Tennis 99. I'm not sure. And I got all these at that. Actually, little story. So we went to that other game store in Greensburg I wanted to go to. Went in there. It was literally just a room, like a closet. It was just someone's closet, and there's a bunch of people in there, so you couldn't really get anywhere. And it's literally just a line, and they just got boxes of random shit everywhere. So you couldn't really get anywhere. And they had these like weird kids just dropping. Like this guy was buying all these boxed games, all these mint Sega Saturn games, like $125, $70, $40. Like I didn't get to hear his final bill, but it had to be at least $500. I'm not even kidding. He didn't even get anything that great. I mean, he got all 3 Donkey Kongs boxed, Donkey Kong Country's boxed for Super NES. I don't know what those go for. I mean, I got all mine loose. I think Donkey Kong Country 3 probably goes for the most because I believe it was lower print and came out later. Maybe. And it's not as well liked as 2. I don't know. Those are like $15 games back when I started. It made me sound like I said a back in the day thing. But I'm just saying. Then he got like Rocket Knight on Sega Genesis. Great game. I don't have it. It's one of the few Genesis games I probably would try to pick up still. And Sonic 1, 2, Sonic Pinball. I don't know. He got Echo for Sega CD, which is well known for its soundtrack, for sure. But I don't know. I wouldn't pay. I think he charged him $65 for Echo CD, Sega CD. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I got my Echo at flea market in a jewel case for $0.25. So I don't know. Sometimes I like to hold out and try to find games I'm not really after in the wild. I think it's funner if you just find them at the flea market or something. And, you know they're good. You heard of them. You just pick them up cheap, opposed to going to a game store and just dropping the money for it when you can do that anytime. It's like comics. You can go online and buy whatever you want. It just kind of takes the thrill out of it to me. But to each their own. Now I know I sound kind of like a hypocrite because I've been going around looking for N64 games, but I pretty much exhausted the flea market. I have all the sports games. This is really pretty much what shows up, and what I need are getting more obscure. So I kind of have to go to a specialty place for them, or else I'm not going to find them. But this store was really expensive every time I was in there, and they still were really expensive. But some of these were dumb prices, like dumb good prices. I don't know. They must have been slipping or sleeping when they priced these, but. And again, I guess it's subjective. These could be crazy prices these are shitty games. There's like 3 good games in here maybe. I mean, no one's going to buy them. Maybe that's why they mark them so low. But let's go through them. I left the prices on. I'm sorry. I don't know. Some people get weird about that. Whatever. We all spend money on our hobbies. It's just what we do. Indy Racing 2000. I believe I now have all of the F1 racers for N64. This one I haven't seen anywhere, and it's not good. I saw it for PS1. It comes in a double disc case, but Golden Nugget, $7. Probably too much for it, but I've never seen it anywhere else, really. All-Star Baseball 2000. I have 99, 98, 99 in 2001. I needed 2000. $5. A little more I want to pay for a sports game, but again, don't see it anywhere. Bottom of the ninth, another baseball game. Never seen this anywhere else. Again, I don't look on eBay for these right now. I'm still hopeful I can find most of these local. Let's see. I'll leave those for last because they're actually better games. Rally Challenge 2000. I believe it's another racing game. I'm going to assume because it's rally. Again, haven't seen this anywhere. And if these prices weren't okay and they weren't games I haven't seen anywhere, I probably would have left because when I asked them to get games out of the case, I was like, I'm inconveniencing them. I mean, they were just standing around talking about Shinsuke Nakamura and The Miz and who deserves to have international title or whatever, intercontinental title, for like 15 minutes. And then I went up to ask to get into the game case, and it was the guy had a rough time. He said one word to me. He said K. All right, I don't know, just a dick, and I don't know why. I was trying to be nice. Sorry, I want to give you business, but had I not seen all these that I needed, probably would have just left. FIFA Soccer 64. I have seen this before, passed on it. About the same price when I did see it. Actually, might have been more. This is the first soccer game I have. I think there's another FIFA, and then there's 3 international soccer games. This was a good price for this. Glover. I haven't seen it for $10, for less than $10. So seeing it for $6, I was definitely in on this, and it's actually clean. The store by me has a copy of this for like $12. It's just dirty. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't clean it if they're trying to sell it for that much. But so I mean, these last 4 are a little bit better games. Better games, I guess. This one maybe not, but Micro Machines 64. Again, $8. More than I want to spend for it. On my list, I have like the median eBay prices, or median prices what they're worth off of like I don't know what the website is. VG Collectors, VG Boot Camp or something. I don't know. So I try to base them off that, plus or minus a couple dollars. I think this was going for $10. So, and I again haven't seen this anywhere. So pick that up. I don't have to do the math. I'm not sure what I'm up to now. Get there here. Robotron 64. I saw this before for $10. Passed on it. Wasn't sure what it was. It's just a 3D version of Robotron. It was a kind of a dual stick shooter on Atari, I think, or Commodore. And they're probably on the same thing. They did that a lot. So picked this up. Was pretty pumped about this. And this to me was a really good price. This is a pretty uncommon N64 game. I mean, it's not rare. Like I said, there's only a couple rare games, but it's uncommon. You don't see it anywhere. It's low print. Usually goes for $20, $25, but picked it up for $15. But it's Rat Attack. Don't remember the premise of it. I think you gotta like, you're a mouse and you run from cats in a weird maze or something. I don't know. It's pretty pumped about this. It's the main thing that made me end up buying all these. And they had Donald Duck on Quackers for $15 as well, which was a good price for it. But I already spent $70, and Injustice 2 comes out Tuesday, and money's kind of tight. So maybe one day I'll go back and pick up a couple more. They had some other games, but they were a little more than I wanted to pay at the time. So maybe we'll go back. I thought anyone's going to pick up Donald Duck on Quackers on that 64. Do you really want that? I heard it's not that good. It's not that good. Now, Duck Dodgers, I think that one's the good one. But anyway. So that's it for that store. I didn't get anything at that other little store. Looked at everything. They had Midway Arcade Treasure for $7, but I wasn't waiting in a 20-minute line for a common game. In their case, games where, normal prices. I still need Super Smash Bros. And Paper Mario and Mario Party 2 and 3, which are decent money games, and they had them for decent money, so didn't really appeal to me. It wasn't like that other guy dropping $100 on stuff, but so I didn't get anything there. Got those at that really expensive store. It's really expensive. I'm lying to you. I believe Brian got some Grand Coliseum game for PS2 for like $30. I don't know. He says it's really good. I have to look it up because I believe you, Brian. I believe you made a good choice. So we went to Barnes & Noble. They usually sell Gundams there. It's the closest place to get Gundams around here, unless you want to get them off Amazon, which it's always cheaper off Amazon, and I have Prime, so they show up at my house. But it's nice to get something. It's that instant satisfaction, which was a wonderful thing. And I was walking around looking at the board games, and they had this in clearance. It was 75% off. It was marked $40, so I got it for $10. I didn't really look into it. I didn't look it up online, see if it was good or anything. Me and the wife were probably going to play this tonight, but it's Vikings on board. I'm not sure what it is. I know there's a pyramid game like this, where you try to get the pieces of a pyramid across the Nile and build your pyramids. It might be what they call a worker placement game, but don't quote me on that because I've never played a worker placement game. This might be like, baby's worker placement game. I don't know. Please don't hate me for that. But it looks pretty cool. I guess you build ships and you take supplies across. Hopefully we get to play this tonight. It's either play this, or watch Rogue One. Maybe we can do both. Probably have to go over this. It's hard to play a new game and watch TV, I think, especially when you don't know what's going on. So, probably play this. Looking forward to it. Didn't get to play it last night, game night, but that's pretty much all I got this week. I'm going to put these games in my spreadsheet, which I didn't. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 20, 22, 22. I might be up to 190. 190 out of 296. So 100 to go, pretty much. Well, not quite, but you understand the gist. Though a couple more I probably won't get. We've been over that, but making some serious progress. Been playing Path of Exile, waiting for the new expansion to come out. Started doing a playthrough of that, and then I don't know. I had company all weekend, so I didn't really get to play. And my good friend Grapes, he's stuck in a hotel weekend, so I'll probably play with him. And I don't like streaming when I'm playing with other people. I don't know if they're into that. So hopefully next week I'll get a chance to work on my playthroughs of my Torchlight and Path of Exile. Maybe start Diablo 2 on if I get a chance. But other than that, thanks for watching. Check out Not So Tryhards Gaming on YouTube. At Earbones Podcast on YouTube for the podcast. Breakdown Brand, my co-host Brand channel, and Twitter, both Breakdown Brand. Stickinator on YouTube, Stickasaurus on Twitter. Check me out. If you're watching this, you probably already know. If you want to see anything, suggest I buy anything. I can do toy reviews. I got a good bit of toys. I've got Ninja Turtles over there in the room that I've been wanting to go through, see what all I have, because they're boxed up from when I was a kid. So maybe one day I'll get through that. And once I get all these games cased up and on my wall, I'll probably do a little game room walkthrough. But until then, thanks for watching. I'm Stickasaurus, and have a nice day, please.